just a flick of a switch, 3,000 pounds of metal bounces up and down, 8 feet in the air. 25-year-old Alex Tuason creates these custom lowrider cars that defy gravity at his father's shop, Hoppo's Custom Suspension Works.
We specialize in aftermarket suspension, particularly hydraulic and air suspension.
The lowrider community emerged in the US in the 1950s.
We are actually a small, tight-knit group of family. Everyone knows everyone, whether you're from Canada, Alaska. There's guys that are lowriding everywhere, but overall, it does look like a bigger scene than it really is. The reason they got their name Lowriders is because they would actually be driving so low, scraping up their body, and then from there it eventually grew into the culture that we're in now, aftermarket hydraulic pumps, making the cars go up and down at a flick of a switch, so it evolved big time.
Alex removes the coil springs from the car and replaces them with hydraulic cylinders. The hydraulic system is switch operated and controlled with a remote or a dial on the dashboard. Building one of these cars costs customers anywhere between $2,000 to a few $100,000 and can take years to complete.
I personally know some guys that probably have close to $200,000 to $300,000 into a car. It always starts off, wheels, paint, upholstery, undercarriage, hydraulic setup, and then from there you start going into detailing everything you just bought. So you buy a stock set of rims and then, hey, this looks nice, but let me do some engraving. Even seen a couple guys that are currently building Impalas with like Ferrari motors and stuff like that, so it gets crazy.
These heavily customized cars are clearly designed to stand out, and Alex welcomes the attention.
Being West Coast, you would think they would kind of be used to it because West Coast is like, car culture central right here. It never gets old for people. They see it rolling down the streets and you'll still get a thumbs up every once in a while. It's pretty cool, you get that reaction, especially you put all that money into the car.
Alex has been in the car business all his life, helping his father around the shop since he was a child.
I've been doing this since I was in diapers, honestly. I grew up around it, in the shop, around the cars. Eventually, you grow into grab the tools and help this, help that. And my dad's been a big influence in my life as far as the car scene. But full-time, I've been into it about 7-8 years now.
And he plans to follow in his father's footsteps and run the shop in the future.
My dad owns the company. Of course, he's showing me the right steps, what to do in order to get to the next level. And not only building a car, but in the business aspect too. So eventually he's gonna hand down the business to me. When you build one of these, you build it for yourself. It's fun driving a lowrider, man. You can't, there's nothing really else I could describe it. You gotta get in one and see the reaction for yourself.